This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a draw play. He breaks free. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
New setter down to the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes the grab. It's West. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's West. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. QB keeper all the way. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He gets loose. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Green. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. As the 1st down is still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Over the middle, it's Smith. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Williams. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Red Raiders are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back with the football. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
The Red Raiders come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the handoff. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff heading left. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawson. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Lawson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Payne. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. This one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Look out, room to run here. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good enough for first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. That's caught. It's West. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Red Raiders pick up enough to get a first down there. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Still no answer for this offense.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. Looking for some space. It's Payne. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with the football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Williams. The pocket breaking down. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Texas Tech, 35. TCU, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense takes the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running through the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying for a touchdown here. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. To the air, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
TCU 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.